What's up, everybody, and welcome back to After the Snap. I'm your host, Tasha Pierce, and y'all know what it is. Today, the Eternals trailer dropped, so I'm going to tell you what I've been feeling up until the point of watching this trailer, what I think about the trailer, and how I feel moving forward with this movie. Okay, so if you're interested in knowing my thoughts on Eternals, then let's go. Okay, so as many of you know, I'm a big Marvel fan. I do love the Marvel movies and TV and comics. Back in the day, I don't do the comics too much anymore, but back in the day, I was a comics head. So, yes, I've got a history with supporting the franchise, and I've got a history also with knowing what I'm looking for and what I want out of titles when as they're coming out. So, there were huge announcements about these movies that we have seen so far this year. Well, this movie, which is Black Widow. And I was honest with myself with Black Widow and said, hey, you know, if this would have came out a couple years ago, a few years ago, I would have been good. But right now, you know, that it kind of curbs my excitement. But did I go see it? Of course I did, because it's a Marvel movie. I enjoyed it. But I said what I said. It should have came out years ago. All right. The next movie on the docket was Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is a title I have been excited for because not only do I do the sci-fi and superheroes and sports, I love me some action movies, martial arts, hand to hand, love it. So when this movie was announced with this character and this particular cast even, I was all here for it. I'm super excited for Shang-Chi. Then we move forward to Eternals. And that was one that I was not super excited about. Now, not to say that I don't like the characters or whatever. It was just that the buzz wasn't getting me super excited. Yes, I like that Chloe Zhao is attached to direct it because I understand that she might be like the greatest director in the world right now, simply because she won the Best Picture Oscar for last year. So she's the reigning champ. So, you know, that's an interesting choice for a director, right? Still, I ain't feeling like, ooh, I can't wait, you know. Am I going to see this movie? Of course I'm going to see this movie. Of course. No question. Am I super excited? No. It's a Marvel title. It's coming out. I'm going to see it. First trailer came out, okay? First trailer, boom. We see how beautifully shot this movie is. We get a little bit of, I guess, the lore. We get a little bit of humor, what type of character personalities that we can expect. Did it get me super excited to see the movie? No. So now, what we're getting today has been touted as the final trailer for Marvel's Eternals. And this is the trailer that's got to do it. It's got to make me super hyped, pumped to see this movie instead of just saying I'm going to see the movie because there's a level of expectation from a Marvel film, and most, if not all, of those movies have lived up to that expectation. So you know you're going to see something bombastic and beautiful and maybe funny and heartwarming. You know that you're going to be very entertained when it comes to seeing a Marvel movie. And I mean, that's all we can ask for out of these movies, right? We can't ask them to all be groundbreaking Avengers Endgame level movies, right? Okay. So with all that out of the way, knowing that I'm not super geeked to see this movie, but I am planning to see it, let's see what they talking about on Eternals. Let's go. All right.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
How long do we have?
7
Stop it
days.
for just a moment because In this little I guess what we will for lack of a better term call a cold open to this trailer, we have learned that we are now 5 years after the snap. So at the point where Tony and Hulk and everybody, all the Avengers, made their own little homemade gauntlet and decided to bring everybody back with a snap of the fingers. Well, that brought everybody back, and it also seems that it created some issues cosmically. And that's an answer that a lot of people was looking for. I didn't particularly care, but what it also is telling us is this is directly 5 years after the snap, and that whatever is going to happen in this movie is about to happen in the next 7 days, some emergence. So I am intrigued. I'm intrigued to know exactly what the emergence is. Let's see what's next. Got the Marvel Studios logo.
We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the Deviants.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, or all the other terrible things throughout history?
Yeah, why did y'all?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless Deviants are involved.
By who?
Whoa. Okay, so get us a little bit more of the lore, of course. 7,000 years ago, these Eternals came to Earth, and for whatever reason, they were sent here to protect Earth against these deviants. 7,000 years ago kinds of lines up to the oldest evidence of a civilization that was man-made. So we got the oldest evidence of a man-made civilization happening 7,000 years ago, and then you have this arrival of the Eternals and the Deviants. I'm guessing they both came at the same time. And then it was like, hey, we couldn't interfere with all the rest of the stuff that the humans were getting themselves into because we were instructed not to. And the question was, well, who instructed you? And they showed us this Celestial. This is, and I might have to look him up. Okay, it looks like popular internet concession is that is Erisham the Judge. And no matter what, him being there, it looks like bad news. Because I was under the impression that the Deviants were the ones who were about to attack or whatever. But if this Celestial is coming back to judge humanity, he may find us lacking, and he might be the real threat. But of course, I don't know that. But that's the way it's looking just from this moment in the trailer. Let's go back and finish it up. Finish the trailer up.
We need to find the others.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Hi.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
Oh, that was ominous as hell. And besides that, it also showing where they've been. Why they've not even been together for centuries. So they have to find each other. They got to go on this little quest. I guess this is going to be our hero's journey, so to speak, where they go on a little quest to find one another and bring the band back together and try to save humanity from some huge threat. So let's keep it moving.
Know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
I love this dude.
We have loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
No! Come out! What that is.
You can protect.
They're giving these deviants the business.
Any of them.
Hey. Is that a threat? Was that a threat?
I bet
You've built the perfect safe house. Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Oh,
The face.
Small collection. IKEA.
so uh, it's a good trailer. It's a good trailer. Does it get me super excited to see the movie? I mean, I'm excited. I think it's the same level of excitement. You showed me more. I knew we was gonna get this beautiful, bombastic, big, huge, epic feeling movie. But does it make me give an F about the characters? And right now, I'm saying I have the same level of F that I give about the characters, which was not a whole lot. It wasn't a whole lot to begin with. I do have an interest in seeing whether the Celestials are kind of good guys or bad guys. Because the one we've met so far, he was a piece of shit. The the Celestial we met back in Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. Yeah, he wasn't all that great. We could have gone without knowing him. But in this particular movie, are these Celestials good or bad, or are they so ambivalent to or so neutral that they're not good or bad? They just doing what they find is necessary to do, and they might come here and say, "Hey, you guys just snapped billions of people back into existence with no plan. So y'all ain't ready, and we just gonna go ahead and destroy this planet and just start all over again." Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. The end all be all to me is that it's a beautiful trailer, well shot, big beautiful stars. Dude looked like Sebastian Stan. I almost thought it was Bucky in this movie. Yeah, I didn't realize how much he looks like Sebastian Stan. He looks just like that dude. But anywho, does this trailer take my level of excitement from I'm going to see this movie to I just got to see this movie and I got to take 10 people with me? It does not. It does not. I'm still super excited about the Shang-Chi thing. I'm so excited because we're hearing the word of mouth, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get some early screenings of the Eternals movie, and that the word of mouth will take me from the level of excitement that I have right now to over the top. But right now, it does not look like a bad movie. It looks beautiful. That just because it's pretty does not mean that I have to run out and see it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. It's a Marvel movie. I'm going to see it. But how excited am I? And am I going to like make everybody in the house go with me and that kind of thing? That's where I want to be as in terms of excitement. And I'm just not there. And they saying this is the final trailer. So that means this movie is coming out November 5th. Point blank, period. Come hell or high water, they putting this movie out on the day that they have on the trailer because they say they're not putting out no more trailers. So hopefully things move and the way our world is right now allows this movie to come out on schedule, and hopefully nothing crazy or big or stupid happens within the next 2 months that will change all of this again. But right now, I'm going to see it. So what do you think? How are you feeling about Marvel's The Eternals? What do you think of this trailer that everybody was like rushing to do their things, their reactions, and I'm like, I can chill. I'll wait because I had to sleep, man. But anywho, what are you thinking? Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. While you're there, please hit the like button, subscribe button, turn them notifications on so you will know when I post another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.